So the first thing I'm going to do here is to design the cover page. Let me tell you something. I have been designing for more than 13 years. I've been making magazines, okay? And every time I go to this page, the white page, I get scared. It's frightening. What should I do? What's the first element is going to be? Is it a rectangle? Is it a circle? I have no idea. This is the word I'm looking for. I have no idea. So the first thing I need to have is an idea. Let me tell you something. Don't let any designer fool you that they don't do this thing. We all do this thing. The inspiration. We go to Google or any search engine you're looking for and we write about the subject that we are working on. So today we are working about a sport magazine. But I will not write sport magazine. I will just write magazine. Okay, and I will go to Google. I will just try to have an inspiration, a layout that it makes me comfortable. Okay, so I can go around here. You can see there is a very famous magazines layout like Time magazine, where it's more unique with this thing, the red border, the thick red border. Or you can see we have here Health. Or you can see here where we have Glamour magazine, where it's famous with changing the color of the title. Okay, and the title is touching the edges. Those are the tips that you need to catch from any layout. Okay, I will just go down. I think when I was designing this magazine, I was a little inspired by this cover. If I go back to here, this page, and you compare the two layouts here, you can see they are mostly alike. Okay, I didn't take the same design, I didn't take the model or the background or the title. I'm just taking an idea. Keep it in your head and then apply it to your design. This is what we are going to do now. I'm going to copy this in my head and look at other layouts which will make you comfortable, will make you satisfied that this is what is going to be the layout of my magazine. Okay, again, don't steal, don't take the whole idea, just take an inspiration. Okay, but in the other hand, before you work, before you start the actual work, I insist that you organize your files. If you can see here, I just made a folder. It's a magazine. Okay, I know what I want to do, so I have the about. Let me just open a file here. I think it's footage, storyboard. Okay, this is what I started with. I just put it here. This is what I started with. I just wrote the page size, 14 pages or 16 pages or 12 pages here. I just made a primitive idea here that it's 14 pages. Of course, I changed my mind later and I just made it 12. Maybe we'll add more. And then I wrote the page size. It's A4. But this is not the size of the A4. This is what we will see later when we are working on design. But the main size, it's A4. I took the colors, the red and the blue. Where did I took those colors from? Because I'm designing something for Bayern München. So if you see here, those are the colors of the logo itself. So I took the colors, the CMYK of the logo. Of course, I just modified them little so they can be exact numbers, so I can remember them later when I'm working. So the red is 0, 100, 70 and 0, blue is 85, 60, 00. Okay, then I just created again a primitive idea of what I want to do. I just wrote that I want to put in the first page a cover, then commercial ad, then I will put the index, commercial ad about Bayern München, latest, and as you see, you will continue with this. So I started with creating folders about this. So the cover, here I have the cover story where I put all the images and even the cover story where I will show you where I took it from. And then the commercial ads 1, 2, 3 and before. If I go to commercials here, I can see all the commercials are in one folder. This is how you must organize yourself. If you don't do this, you will be left with messed up ideas that okay, what's the next step, what should I do? This is very important thing that you need to know, because this file, you are going back to this file every time. Okay, then you can see here about Bayern Munich. You can see here a folder that's about, you can see the text, then all the images that I chose from the internet, or it's footage from the photographers. Usually there should be photographers in any magazines, but because I'm recording today, I'm going to download everything from the internet. Everything will be copyrighted. I just gave you the idea here. And news index, you can see everything. Then the pages where I saved the InDesign file, the main InDesign file. Okay, so until this moment we finished with the brainstorming, with organizing the files. As you see here, we have everything we want to do. Okay, again, it's a primitive idea, we didn't develop this yet. Okay, so you can see here it's everything, and all the folders are organized. The next part of this series is going to be, I'm going to start with the cover layout. So stay tuned with me and let's move to the next part.